city of Chicago. Base digging in will be Archie. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Helpful.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He loses him on ball 4. Now to bat, Archie comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and chopped to third. He's got it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. High leverage at-bat here, and standing in, it'll be Archie. A knock here could cut the lead to just 1 run. First delivery to him.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Hard hit to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. 4-2 the final score tonight. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started today. Now to the plate, Archie.
The first baseman, number 21.
And now the first pitch.
Ball 1, no
Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Take your base.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So in now for Chicago, Archie. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8.
Here we go.
From the stretch. And it's belted high and deep into right center.
Come on.
And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 outs, this might get them all home. 2 runs have scored. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. So now into the box is Archie, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Ready with the 1-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see.
10-4 the final in this game. The Chicago Cubs. Up next, Archie. He's 1 day removed from a 6 RBI effort in the game yesterday afternoon.
Ball, that's
Ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater. That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble out a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
I gotta be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was up.
And now here is Harkey. He singled first time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Stepping in once again is Harkey. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
1 ball, 1
And
strike.
there's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
There's the 2-1 home. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Harkey is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Very weakly on the ground. Now another 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So now it's Brian Reynolds. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Roederer is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ball one to start the at-bat. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
That one right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
High.
Roederer has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. He's set. Here it comes. Tim Marmolejo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ball one.
That's inside.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fouled away. Now another 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. Whitefield retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So here is Blake Sable, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Ball one, no
One
strike.
ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Roederer is right there, one down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-1 to count. The pitch. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. First pitch of the AB on its way. Tommy Wilson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ollie King struck out in his last trip to the plate. The 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Brian Reynolds will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. This is hit softly to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. First pitch of the AB now. Kevin Newman is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
In the air down the line in left. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
Key Brian Hayes
2-0.
is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-2.
2 strikes.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right. Now to the plate, here is Tim Marmolejo. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, nobody.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's the first pitch. Yasmani Grandal comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Blake Sable flew out in his only at-bat so far. 0-1 the count. Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Count even at 2-2. Now here it comes.
Full count.
Christian Arroyo would be next. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will end up a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. India is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Next, it'll be Harkey. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch AB.
And stepping in, Christian Arroyo will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Got him to go down swinging there. Christian Arroyo goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Yoni Hernandez steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as of yet, and 19 driven in. 0-2, here it is.
The count is 1-2.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And that's in there for a called 3rd strike on the split-fingered fastball, 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. High strike there. It's 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the 3rd baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Line drive to left. Fraley has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Up next for the Buccos, Tim Marmolejo. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping in next, Christian Arroyo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's in there, base hit. Scott Spindler come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Chopper foul. Grandal on second. Arroyo at first, 1 gone. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Still even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another one sent foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Ollie King is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end. Leading off the inning, it'll be Brian Reynolds as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Into the box, Kevin Newman singled in his last at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Merrifield picks it up onto first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Brian Hayes digging in now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Count even now at 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 3-0. MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Walker Buehler will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's not a very big guy, barely over 6 foot, but boy, he carries a big arm. Really live fastball, 95 to 96 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better, and he's a big game pitcher. If Walker Buehler is throwing strikes, it's nearly impossible to string an inning to get 3 or 4 hits off this guy.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gun. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Roederer has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium with no score. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts.
0-1.
0-1 the count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Hey, nobody out. Nobody out.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Edwin Rios will be next. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Edwin Rios is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And that's upstairs, running the count at 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Matt Beatty stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
I got to count
now
1 and 2.
Fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
1 and 2.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. India is there.
Whoa, I got it.
1 away. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Slow bouncer to the right side. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Trey Turner stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to turn this outing around, it has to start with that pitch right there. That was a
we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. At the plate now is Parkey.
The pitcher, number 21.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Harrison Bader. No balls and a strike to count. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Now batting,
Corey Seager comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
up next is the right field.
This is foul right side. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away in this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So they go down. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that brings up Will Smith.
The catcher.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
Hits this one hard the other way. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Count now a ball and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Odor on to first, and how about that double play? Wow. Now the first pitch. Matt Beatty is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One hit. Jason Martin will look for some 2-out magic. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.